Here's an attempt to answer some questions.
Tonight you're mine completely.
So what's the best part about being friends with Dan? Well, he remembers nothing, he cannot hear, and he'll do anything that's fun.
So what's the best part about Dan being my friend? Well, he's really my brother-in-law, but I think the best thing is he calls me Dickie, and we pick up right where we left off.
Now, we thought about this a lot, and we came up with the same answer. We get to spend more time with Ellen.
Yay, but we love you, Dan.
Let me think about that. Oh, I'd say the best part about being friends with Dan is he always wants to make you feel really good.
I mean, I have to say, he's always unconventional. But even more than that, he's really good with the needle and thread.
Consistency. Dan is always Dan.
He can answer questions about my health concerns.
And I have to say it's truly been one of my life's great joys. I have to say the early years got off to a bit of a rocky start with all the crying and whining. But, things started to come together as we grew up, and we had so much fun, so many adventures, so many games we would play, and truly irreplaceable memories. And I'm so happy that we were able to continue that friendship as we grew older.
And that's a really hard one because there's so much. What really stands out is that he's brought so many great other friends into my life. What would my life be without them? To name them all is impossible, but you all know who you are, so take a bow.
If I were to ask Ellen why she loves Dan so much, I think her answer would be he remembers nothing, he cannot hear, and he'll do anything that's fun.
It would be because you're a devoted family man, a loving husband, loving father, and now a very loving grandfather.
If you were to ask Ellen why she loves her husband so much, she would say, I'm sure, because there has never been a dull moment in their lives since she met Dan.
Ellen would say, never a dull moment.
Okay, if we were to ask Ellen why she loves Dan so much, I think we would have to say his fierce love for family and his friends and his dedication and loyalty to them.
He's a really good cook. He always makes her smile and keeps her on her toes.
Ellen loves Dan so much because he is incredibly devoted, above all to her, but also to his friends and family.
If you were to ask Ellen why she loves her husband so much, she would say,
Because she is secure in the knowledge that man loves her deeply.
I think it's because he's such a good listener.
What are 3 adjectives that best describe Dan? Happy, forgetful, and deaf.
Kind, considerate, trustworthy. No, wait a minute. That's Boy Scouts.
Dan is particular, funny, and he's got a big heart.
Okay, so 3 adjectives that describe Dan. I think, seriously, from my heart, he's the most patient person I know.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a great sense of adventure.
Well, that was going to be mine. And he's fun-loving. He is, you gotta admit.
Generous.
Control freak in the kitchen.
Yeah. He's patient in his impatience.
Oh. Competitive.
Yes.
At cornhole, tennis, cards. He's a cheater, too.
Alpha male, fearless, and hardworking.
If Dan could pick another profession, what would it be? I'd say a carpenter.
Carpenter. He designed furniture.
Anything with power tools and working with your hands.
without a doubt, a race car driver. No doubt about it.
I think you'd first try your hand at being a professional golfer. And once that, of course, inevitably falls through, I think that you'd be a tequila connoisseur.
A bartender, Ooh. Or a chef.
That's easy. He would be a famous chef with a TV show.
Well, he is, I will say, he's like the best doctor I know. But he would also be the best auto mechanic I know.
Ooh, I can imagine. I'm not sure how long it'd last, but I think he'd want to be a male dancer.
I think that's deep down, I think that really is what he could still do that.
There you
Dan,
go.
you could still do that.
I'd say a department store Santa.
You know, when you retire, you probably ask yourself, hey, you know, what else could I have done with my life other than being this doctor thing? And I thought about that for you, and I said, you know, Dan loves to build things. He also likes to make sure things work, and he loves to boss people around. I put those together, I'd say you would have been a great building maintenance supervisor.
I'm torn between carnival barker and circus ringmaster.
If I could give any advice to Dan going forward, I would simply say, Dan, never grow up.
Always do what Ellen tells you to. You should know that by now after being married all these years.
Take your hearing aids out before you jump in the lake.
Yeah, and I'd say look around the room tonight, Dan, and think about all the people on the video and count your blessings.
Slow down. And he will not.
So, number 5, tell Dan how much you love him and congrats on retiring.
That is number 6.
Oops, number 6.
I want to tell you that I can't tell you how much your friendship means to me and how much it's meant to me in the past. I'd like to stay good friends with you, so let's stay friends forever. Congratulations on your retirement.
All right, Uncle Dan, we love you so much. And
Love
congrats
you.
on retiring. Woo!
Love you, man. Look forward to retirement. Save some energy for when I retire. And just one big smack. I'm going to give you a big kiss before we go.
Well, I congratulate Dan on his retirement and wish him a fun and rewarding retirement.
In all seriousness, Dan, we love you.
We're proud of you. You well-deserved retirement.
We hope you and Ellen get to spend a lot of time traveling and with those grandkids.
Love you, Danny boy.
Love you, Dan, and hope to see you soon.
In all honesty, I love you so much. It's been great and a privilege being able to call you family and my uncle.
We love you so much. We wish we could be there to celebrate this with you. We'll look forward to celebrating it with you this summer. And yeah, cheers.
Cheers
to you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
We love you.
The next chapter is going to be even better. Congratulations. Love you.
And I put together this little book. It's called Ideas on How Dan Can Improve Himself by his brother Bob. You now have time to read it now that you're retired. There's an audio version available, which is me flying over and reading it to you. But I know you'll take a lot of what I say to heart here. So let me just end by once again saying congratulations, Dan. Happy retirement. Wish we could be there in person to celebrate with you. But from afar, good job.
You were my first life friend after college. We met in early 1981. You were the first guy I got high with in Chapel Hill.
30 years ago, when I saw this guy over on Barnfield Road, when we lived there, and I saw this guy with Lycra pants and a helmet and wraparound sunglasses with inline skates going uphill as fast as he could, smoking a cigarette. And I say, I gotta meet that guy. And boy, am I glad I did, because 30 years later, he's still one of my best friends. I love you, Dan, and congrats on your retirement. Can't wait to see more of you, and I know I will.
We love you, Dan. Congratulations on a wonderful career. Wishing you a great retirement, and I hope you bring your brother Bob along with you. All the best.
So Dan and Ellen, we love you very much. Here's to you.
And we just want to thank you both for all those years of memories at the lake and at your house that you've given to our family over the years. And we're very grateful for that. We love you.
Love you guys.
Don't ever stop following your muse, my friend. In the end, she's never failed you. Congratulations on your retirement, Dan. You deserve a long and happy one. I love you and the life we've shared for so long. May it too be long and happy.
You give your love so sweetly.
This is what Dan looked like when I first met him. He had a nice earring in. Of course, the accoutrements were always there. And his red, bushy hair was always around.
I do love you very much, and I'm very happy that you're retiring. And you have the means to do it and enjoy your children, your grandchildren, and the rest of our family.
There's only one that comes to mind, cocksucker.
Once he starts a job, he goes at it like he's killing snakes. That's how he'll probably go, and it's not a bad end, I think.
Dr. Dan Murphy, first of all, congratulations on your retirement. You wait to retire now that I've got these really bad feet. I need to see you when you're going away. But anyway, Danny said for me to let you know that he loves you, he appreciates you, and congratulations. And yeah, I've got bunions here that, well, never mind. Anyway, congratulations, enjoy your retirement.